Actually, when I came here, I was expecting to know more about mental health because I knew very little. And basically, here in Nigeria, when you talk about mental health, it is talking about, let's say, someone being mad or those far ideas. But I realized it has to do with little things, and it also affects your emotions, your physical well-being, and even your communication and relationship with others.
The idea of adding mental health to the menstrual health work we were already doing with Prince Harry and Meghan and Arch Health Foundation was really their idea. Anyone who knows Prince Harry and Meghan know that they care passionately about mental health.
Whatever the feeling is, it comes from an experience that you have had. You can have it, she can have it, I can have it, they can have it. Every single one of us is likely to have it on any given day. So if you take anything away from today, just know that mental health affects every single person in the entire world. And the more you talk about it, the more you can kick stigma away, far, far away, into the long grass.
And there was a group section that I was in. I was in group 3, and we learned about how to create unique assertive statements, which is how to talk to someone nicely and express yourself the right way instead of saying rude things to them that can affect their mental health. So as you're talking to them with those assertive statements, you're helping them mentally and not damaging them.
And they now know what those definitions are. That's what was really powerful about how our facilitators led this. One, they led it from a place that was culturally relevant. Two, it was age appropriate.
Another part I really enjoyed is methods of overcoming stress. I learned various methods which I tested out and actually worked, and I know that I would definitely implement them in my life.
I saw and heard different types of problems teenagers face, like smoking, addiction, and depression especially. I am a type of person that used to be really depressed a lot of times because of many things like school, parent, everything. But I came to realize that when you are depressed, it's not the end of the world. You can look for someone to talk to and share your interests with them, someone you can confide in, maybe your parents or school counselors or people that you know will not leak your secret, or your doctors.
You know, the teenage years are rough. They were rough for me, they were rough for almost everyone. And the same is true for students and teens in Nigeria. So it's really important for us to focus on that age group, on that generation. And so I expected when we came in that they would have walls up and be defensive and be quiet and be reserved. And many were, but again, over the course of just 2 days, they really opened up. And when they saw one of their friends ask a challenging question, I'm sure they thought, oh, I had that question.
How we approach our impact is making sure people can take what they're learning in the classroom, take what they're learning in these workshops and summits, and their life is changing, their choices are changing, their access is changing.
And just from the conversations we've had with students, they're ready to do that, they're excited to do that. So I think this generation and this group of kids are going to be so much more better equipped to deal with mental health challenges.
I've learned to not to have low self-esteem on myself, because I'm a kind of person that do look down on myself, and I've learned to be aware, like have awareness about myself, to be self-conscious, and I should be assertive, be able to speak out my mind, my needs, my wants anywhere.
The knowledge I have about stress, I can use it to learn more, and where I usually feel stressed when I'm about to take an exam. But now that I know that before taking an exam, I can easily set timers and reminders. And by setting timers and reminders, I'll be able to remind myself and reduce the level of stress I feel.
A big thank you to Jinko Foundation and Prince Harry and Meghan for organizing and thinking about even the teens, because usually it's something for adults, because it's not a small matter, but for them to think about the well-being of teens here in Nigeria, I want to say a big thank you to them.